This isn't how I wanted to start this stream. I want to apologize for the game we're about to play. I thought about playing this maybe a month or two ago, but I didn't. And now I saw that famed streamer Will Jinkies, who's alive right now, has played this before me. And now I'm a copycat. And I'll never escape this. I hope you can forgive me. I will most certainly do something like this again. Anyway, today I wanted to play a game. How is everybody? I wanted to play a game called Dominique Pamplemousse. Like I said, I thought about playing this a little while ago, and I also think it would be a fun game to just experience before we dive back into the insane shit I usually play. It's also pretty short, so depending, maybe we can play something else afterwards. I'm enjoying this music so far. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And from what I have heard, by heard I mean what I've read from the Steam store page, it's really just like vibes. There's not a lot of intense gameplay. But I think sometimes we all just need to chill the hell out. I'm like trying to get... Oh. There we go, okay. Alright. I suppose we'll do a new game.
Haven't had a case in ages, not since the recession. Spend my work days playing free cell, kind of an obsession. Pamplemousse. It's Pamplemousse. Your rent's late again. I'm sorry, Miss Rathbone. It's just that there hasn't been much. Yeah, you've been saying that for months now. Well, I'm tired of letting you stay here rent-free, and I mean it this time. Either you pay up now, or I take your stuff out on the curb and change the locks. You hear me? Great. There's gotta be something around here I can use to get out of this mess. At least I damn well hope so.
Hell yeah, throw me into it.
My laptop's old as hell, likely weighs about 15 pounds. I can't believe that people used to carry these things around. It's barely even useful for stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I have to keep it plugged in so the batteries don't die. I can't get a connection right now. Maybe now would be a good time to check my snail mail instead.
This is how I feel like I probably sing, which is unfortunate because I'm gonna be in a friend's show that requires singing.
It's just a pile of mail, a bunch of bills I haven't paid. I can't believe the lights still turn on in this place. Wait a minute, what's this? Dominique, hope you're well. Your father and I just got back from Cancun. Unfortunately, he wound up with a bad case of the runs, but other than that, we had a lovely time. Have you cleaned your office lately? Last time we dropped by, it was a pigsty, and I tell you, that's not the kind of impression you want to give to your clients. Anyway, take this wad of cash and buy something nice to wear other than that ratty trench coat, for goodness sakes. Love, Mom. Huh, a wad of cash. Thanks, Mom. I knew I could count on you to bail me out of this mess.
Oh, hell yeah. So we got a wad of cash from Mom, laptop, the rent. I just want to kind of click everything. Walls.
such a dumb. It's all I can afford these days. I hate looking at these walls. I keep meaning to redecorate. It's always cold and drafty, except when it's unbearably hot. I really like to move, but it's looking likely not.
I do love the sigh of, you're gonna make me sing about the fucking walls. The fucking walls? I love them. I don't know if Dominique Pamplemousse has a gender. I just kind of named the stream Who Is She? Just to name it that, but I do love them.
There's rodents everywhere. Their numbers have inflated. I can't even afford to keep the mousetrap baited. They keep eating my food. There's hardly enough left for me. At least they haven't started to peck at me while I'm sleeping.
Okay, we've now promptly changed the name of the stream to Who Is They?
I'm serious this time, Pimpleface. Pay the rent now, or I'm kicking you out. I told you, it's Pamplemousse. Whatever.
Do you want my wad of cash from
This is
Mom?
all I've got. Not quite enough, but I'll take it. But I want the rest in 48 hours, Pimplehead. That's exactly 2,880 minutes, at which time I'll be back, and you damn well better have my money by then. Well, I've bought myself some time at least, but now what am I going to do? Gotta come up with more money. Really need to focus. Hoping that some work will turn up so I won't be homeless. Excuse me, sir. Oh, that was quick. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. Should that be madam? I can never tell these. Just Dominique is fine, thanks.
So true, babe.
What can I do for you?
Not to this woman. That's not me being transphobic.
I'm looking for a certain man. Are you familiar with the singer? Casey Bingham, pop star extraordinaire.
Who are you, anyway?
I know you. You look a little familiar. My name is Prudence Van Dam. You may have heard of me. I am the president and CEO of Phantom Records. You see... Vandung Records, huh? That's, wow. I don't think I've ever had such a fancy schmancy client's case. This might just mean really good things for me. But why would she hire me in the first place?
She's gonna kill us. I love the claymation style of this game. I gotta play more, like... We have to have more just interesting animation in games and stuff. I don't know. I just... the vibe is so good. I also love that I'm sucked in, so... Y'all know me at this point if you've been watching me for a while. I don't often talk over dialogue. But, goddamn.
Casey Bingham? I've sort of heard of him, I think. I'm not very in on pop music these days. He'd been cavorting with my daughter rather inappropriately. That is, until he up and disappeared, leaving town quite unexpectedly. about your daughter. She's been acting rather standoffish. Devon, by the way, that's her name. Maybe you could ask her some questions. The mall's where she usually goes these days.
I guess I'll take the case.
All right, I'll take on your case.
I love
Track
noir.
down Casey Bingham's whereabouts. Anything else? That would be all I need, thank you. If you find anything out or have any questions, I'll be in my home office at 1420 Humperdinck Way. Until then, adieu.
That's where I live. I just got doxxed by a game.
Time to actually get to some real work for a change. Hey, I wonder if the internet's working yet. Ooh, look at that. The neighbor's Wi-Fi seems to be working again.
Let's look at Prudence first.
Prudence Van Dunn, relatively unknown until 6 years ago, suddenly appeared with a recording company, Van Dunn Records, eviscerating all the competition in town overnight. Frequently cited as an influential force in pioneering the perfectly in tune style of singing in modern pop music, much to the detriment of people with good taste everywhere.
Let's look up Casey.
23-year-old pop music superstar discovered by Van Dunn Records 4 years ago. Famous for such #1 hits as Your Nose is Like a Rose and My Flammable Heart. Always wears a signature mohawk and necktie while performing. Resides in a $3.6 million house in the affluent Cuthbert Heights neighborhood. Aha! Now I know where this guy lives. Thank you, celebrity stalking internet. Devon Van Dunn, apparently a student in her senior year at Ainsley M. Warrington Secondary School. Not much else to go on other than that.
Alright. This is basically LA Noir. Let's go to the mall. Today.
Is this it? That's all my future has to hold. Is this it? Follow mother's footsteps till I'm old. There's got to be more.
Can we sing about the toilets, please? I am getting weepy-eyed. It's just such a nice pace that I really needed right now.
Bathroom signs, the bane of my existence. Which one's supposed to be me? I struggle to understand why anyone would want to wear such things, let alone spend hundreds of dollars on them. But to each their own, I suppose.
Okay. This is me 6 years ago.
I struggle to understand why Devon?
What? Can't you see I'm... Wait, who are you?
Dominique Pamplemousse. I need to ask you a few.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but what are you?
A private detective. I wanted to...
No, I mean, are you a boy or a girl?
Well, neither, seeing as I went through puberty ages ago, but I don't see how that's relevant. Anyway, can I have a moment of your time?
Whatever.
Yeah, in the game description on Steam, I believe, said it was about gender, but I didn't realize it'd really be hitting.
I'd like to talk to you about Casey Bingham.
I knew it. Mother put you up to this, didn't she? Snooping around, going through my room, reading my diary. I mean, what does she care about what I do? Where I go off to and with whom? Doesn't she know I'm not a kid anymore?
Let's ask about the snooping.
So your mother found out about the two of you by snooping through your things?
I mean, what's up with that, right? I swear, she can be so annoying.
So true, babe.
Apparently your friend Casey skipped town a little while ago.
I have no idea where. I mean, really? He's gone?
Anything you can tell me about when and where you last saw him?
Well, I guess we were hanging out like we usually do. At the house while Mother was off seeing who knows who. I guess it was maybe 3 days ago. He stayed for an hour, then had to go. But that's pretty normal for him to do, you know.
Last known
Last time you
whereabouts.
saw Casey was at your home 3 days ago while your mother was out. Am I missing anything?
That's all I know.
You sure about that? He didn't offhandedly mention any hints as to where he may have been going?
I don't know what else I can tell you.
Why don't you tell me a little about yourself, Devin?
Well, okay, I turned 17 5 months ago. Only got a few weeks of high school left to go. I wouldn't really say I have plans. Mother wants me to stay and lend a hand in running this business so I can take over.
Are you gonna say anything new?
Tell me more about your relationship with this Casey guy.
There's like not really much to tell. He's a singer and he's like, you know, cute and stuff. I don't see why this is any of your business, or Mother's for that matter.
We're gonna ask about Mother again.
What can you tell me about your mom?
Well, you know, she's all famous, rich, and everything. As a mom, she's high-strung and kinda domineering. She says she wants only the best for me. Tells me she worked hard to do this, you see. But sometimes I think, can't I just have a normal life?
Prudence isn't gray yet, so let's ask about Mom again.
Overprotective parents can be tough. I mean, mine tend to nag me a lot, but it helps to know they're just trying to...
Yeah, well, you don't know what it's like for me, so stop pretending like you do.
Fine. Let's ask about Devin.
So you say you're sticking around post-high school to run the family business?
Well, yeah? What's it to you?
I'm just wondering. Teens be like that, though. All right. What were the last known whereabouts again?
The last time you saw Casey was at
3 days ago.
3 days ago while your mother was out. Am I missing anything?
That's all I know.
You sure about that? He didn't offhandedly mention any hints as to where he may have been going?
I don't know what else I can tell you.
Sorry, I think Twitch or something. What is that? Oh! Oh! Was that for hydrate? That scared the shit out of me. My alerts like almost never actually run, so I was very shocked when that happened. Why? That's never happened before. It's okay. All right. Also, welcome. I hope you're well. This game is gender, and it made me tear up already. How do I turn that off? Let's go to Prudence's office. If the game is too loud as well, let me know.
Welcome to my lovely office. It's so nice to see you here. Please do try not to break anything, or you'll be booted in the rear.
Honestly, killer. Damn. I love a tango.
Nice bust of yourself you got there. Oh, I'm very glad you like it. It's a lovely piece of art. I must warn you, though, it's fragile, and I can't have it fall apart. Oh, what's this? There's a curious indentation, some weird star shape on the base. It's probably just some decoration, stamped on there to fill the space.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you stopping in to say hey. You can experience some of the beauty of Dominique Pamplemousse.
She's got all 35 volumes of the Encyclopedia Enormica. I had no idea people even use those anymore.
I love that the set pieces are even clay. Oh.
Actually read them. I just do not have the time. I found them at a garage sale, bought them only for a dime.
We are queening out.
Wow, that's some fancy computer.
I thought that was a mirror.
I mean, yes it is. I'd appreciate it if you left it alone, however.
Ooh, she's got hot goss on that computer. Let's ask her about her daughter, Devin.
I spoke to your daughter. She seems to find you a little bit overbearing. Typical teenager complaints, I suspect. Is that so?
Yes.
Typically ungrateful. After all I've sacrificed. Doesn't know how much she has it. Never worked a day in life.
Damn. Well, let's ask about the daughter again.
You're not having an easy time with all this parenting, are you? Single motherhood is hardly all it's cracked up to be, even if you're as well-to-do as I am.
Let's ask about herself.
Van Dam Records. That's like the entire music industry in this town, isn't it? What can I say? I worked hard to get myself where I am now.
Now let's ask about Casey and... let's ask about the snooping first.
Devin tells me you've been sneaking a peek at her diary. Kind of an egregious invasion of privacy, don't you think? I assure you, mad sir, whatever you are, it was absolutely necessary. I had seen them talking earlier, about a week ago or two. My suspicions needed proving, so I went looking for some clues. When she was out, the room was open, and her diary in plain sight. I just don't want her in trouble. As a mother, it's my right.
She... horrible. Hate her. Hate Prudence. Reminds me of my mom a little bit. I never had a diary growing up because I was always so scared my mom would read it. And in high school, I had to have a diary as part of a class assignment that a teacher would read. And even then, I, kept it between my wall and my bed frame. But now I don't live in fear anymore. Because I'm a big boy. And also, the way that people talk to Dominique Pamplemousse in this game is really, like, early transition, how people treat you. Or, like, even pre, like... The amount of times people have been like, to me, like, 4 years ago and beyond. It's really hitting that. I can't tell if Casey is grayed out. Let's just click it again.
So, this Casey Bingham dude, I guess he's breaking some sort of sexual harassment policy in his contract? No, I wouldn't call it harassment exactly, but for goodness sakes, she's a child and doesn't know any better. And him going off and leaving like this? Doesn't that solve the problem then? Him leaving? You'd think so, but not when he's my best-selling platinum artist in possession of, suffice to say, he can't be easily replaced.
That all is to say, I am just reminding myself that Casey is 23 and Devin is 17. So yeah, he shouldn't be doing anything with that child.
So you say this Casey guy's been macking on your daughter and
Illegal.
you want me to find him? Yes, precisely. All right then. Devin tells me she last saw Casey 3 days ago at your house. It was while you were out, I believe. I suppose that's not surprising. We spoke earlier that day. Nothing interesting, just business. He went off on his own way. Then I went to meet a client at maybe 3 p.m. or so. Must have been the time he snuck in to see Devin and then go.
I wanted to see if I could make my camera black and white, but I don't think I have the capacity to do that right now this second. I should have thought of that before. Okay. How do we feel about this? I'm kind of loving it.
So you're saying you last saw Casey 3 days ago as well? That is correct.
Hell yeah. Black on white. Black on white? Black and white. Okay, Devin's room.
I'd like to take a look around Devin's room if that's alright. Now then, weren't you hopping on me about privacy just now? I'm doing detective work. Different situation here. Suit yourself. Her bedroom is upstairs, second door to the left.
Alright. You know, since we're here already, let's go to Devin's bedroom.
Gotta search the room, try to find something that'll tell me something about what's going on with Devin and this thing she's got with Casey Bingham.
Okay, there's been nothing but bangers in here.
Ooh, look who it is, our old friend, of course. She's got his poster on her wall. Kinda sorta creeps me out a bit, but hey, whatever works for her.
I like this little elephant.
That's a really cute elephant she's got there.
I'm glad we're in agreeance. Agreement? Agreeance.
Alarm clocks aren't fun, neither is getting up so early. Plus, I can't afford a clock that extravagant. What happens if I turn it on?
Please. Okay.
It's annoying.
Jesus Christ.
Devin's room is cleaner than I thought. Usually there'd be clothes strewn about. Instead, they're neatly packed in this dresser. Probably not that big a deal.
Alright. I'm gonna look at her bed, and then we're probably gonna read her freaking diary.
That's a comfy bed, trying not to climb up there and fall asleep forever. Wonder how long I could last before they came in and discovered me. Bunch of stuff in here, schmaltzy prose. I'm so in love with Casey, he's so dreamy. On and on and on, so it goes. Standard boring teenage mushiness.
I was gonna say, are you gonna steal? Oh, continue. Are you gonna steal this teen girl's diary? Because honestly, it's kind of wild. So there's nothing really in here.
What miraculous wonders could possibly await under this overly large bed? Aha!
Okay, I'm glad that actually worked. I didn't know if it would.
That's a pretty big envelope. It's already open. Might as well take a peep inside. Maybe it'll give me clues about what's going on. Dear Devin Van Dunk, congratulations on your acceptance to Charlotte Barkley College. Huh, wow, she's even got a scholarship too. Good on her. That said, wasn't she supposed to be jumping straight into the family business after high school?
Holy shit. Let's go ask her about this. Even though I should go to Casey's house.
I found something of yours. Congratulations, by the way.
What? How? Where'd you...
I'm a detective. It's what I do.
If you show that to Mother, she'll...
Don't worry, I haven't. That said, I do get the feeling you haven't been telling me everything. Why don't you let me hear your side of the story first?
All right, fine. There's a whole world I can see right out in front of me. And a whole life where I can be who I want to be. But if Mother has her way, I'll be wasting all my days, losing myself as she makes a slave of me. College is my only ticket out of here. If you mess it up, I might as well just disappear. Of course, it's not like you'd understand. You've probably never even been to college.
Oh shit. Actually,
As a matter of fact, I did go to college. Even started grad school, in fact.
I didn't know you had to get a degree to be a sketchy private detective.
No, it was in audio robotics. Didn't become a private detective until way later.
yeah, we got her ass.
See, the thing is, I had a very promising research career. I took well to the academic atmosphere. But then there were funding cuts. There was nothing left for us, and my thesis project got stolen from under me. Now all I have left are student loans and a future as of yet unknown.
Wow, that's horrible. If you don't mind my asking, what was your thesis project?
Oh, I was working on this prototype of a bow tie that would allow its wearer to sing perfectly in tune. It was pretty cool for its time, but now that every pop star in existence is already pitch corrected to perfection, I figure the world's better off without that sort of thing anyway. So no huge loss.
Alright, let's ask about Devin's college plans.
What are you planning to do while you're in college exactly? It's not all non-stop partying, you know?
You must think I'm a complete, utter airhead, don't you? Well, the clueless ditz things what you all expect of me. Ever think maybe there's stuff I just want to study? I've been reading lots of books from Judith Butler to Mel Hooks. said there's so much there I can explore. Maybe meet an actual friend or something more.
Oh. Why did my camera do that? What happened? Technical difficulties real quick. I think I might have to stop the stream and come back? No, I got this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just... Alright. Well, I don't know what I did, but I'll never do it again. We can ask more questions about Devin herself, so might as well.
Must be frustrating being stuck here under your mom's shadow. And I thought I couldn't wait to get out of high school.
Seriously, you have no idea.
Have you tried talking to your mom about college? Can't you just argue that it'll help you become a better business person, even if that's not really what you plan to do?
Of course I've tried. She won't have any of it. I might as well argue with a marble statue for all the good it does me.
Moms do be like that.
Convincing your mom about college, is there?
Nope.
I saw a post once about Beau's Afraid from somebody I kind of know, and the post was, I bet Beau's Afraid is really good if you hate your mother. Something like that. And I was like, you know what? I hate my mother. I love Beau's Afraid. You're not wrong.
So wait a minute. If you go off to college, what happens with Casey? I thought you were absolutely smitten with him.
I thought you might have already guessed by now. The truth is, we're not really even dating, see.
Good.
He's actually helping me pay for my college fees. In exchange, I give him files on my mother and her wiles. It's a shady business that she runs, apparently. should probably know. The last time I saw Casey, he gave me this.
And call me Squinky27?
I don't know what it's about either, but maybe you can figure out what it means. Find out what's really going on.
This story's taken some surprising turns. What strange plot twists have I yet to learn?
I definitely, the reason I was freaking out a minute ago silently is because I read, I give him flies. Let's read the toilet sign again.
The bane of my existence. Which one's supposed to be me?
Alright, let's go to Casey's house. Because we haven't gone there yet. Who is this?
Guess this has to be the right place. It's smaller than I thought it'd be. Of course, 3.6 million doesn't get you much in this economy.
Hell yeah. Bushes.
Those are some rather lovely plants there. Much horticulture to protect. I'd keep a few in my apartment, but they'd surely die from much neglect.
The reloop.
I can't see much stuff through this window. It seems the blinds are partly drawn. That person watering plants is my last hope to figure out what's going on.
Fence.
Oh, what have we here? A fence to separate one's neighbors is something I can't quite afford. If I had one, I think I'd want to paint it, then climb up on it when I'm bored.
All real things. I also love how there's no inner monologue like in most games. I love that we just say everything out loud and yeah, people will respond to in song, which is how musicals typically do work. You say the inside thoughts out loud. You sing them. Sorry, pardon me. Now, who are you? Who's this queen?
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Oh wow, we have so many options. Hey, Miss Pendergast, I want to know more about you.
I just wanted to,
I don't know what you're talking about. You'd better get out of here. If you don't, the consequences will be... Wait, what was I just yelling about?
What if I asked you one more question,
sorry
though?
to bother you again, but
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Yes, I know. You just told me.
Did I? Impossible. I've never seen you before. I'd remember an ugly outfit like yours, I'm sure.
Oh, curious. It looks like I may be dealing with lots of short-term memory. This makes things rather tricky, I must say, but somehow it might help, maybe.
No worries, Sadie, for being late. This game is wild, beautiful, gender. Came just in time. I mean, this woman's not gonna know anything, but let's ask about CB's last known whereabouts.
Well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh well.
maybe I should take up watering rich people's plants for money. On second thought, nah.
Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get anywhere here. So let's go. Let's go back to our office and see if we can look up this username.
Searching for @CallMeSquinky27 leads to a page of nonsensical questions and answers. Curious.
Okay, never mind. Miss Pendergast.
A whole bunch of results for people named Pendergast, but nothing specific enough to tell me anything about this Pendergast.
We're researching obsessively. Why? I like that we can Google the last known whereabouts of a missing man.
Casey stopped tweeting after disappearing 3 days ago. So
Rest in
no
peace, Twitter.
clues as to his current location. Curious.
Shady
Not much more I
business.
can find on that subject, other than what Devin told me.
Okay, we might as well just go back to Prudence's office then. I'm vibing so hard to this.
Does @CallMeSquinky27 mean anything to you? I can't say it does, sorry.
I want to get her out of this room.
Do you know a woman named Ms. Pendergast waters Casey's plants? Whomever Casey hires for his housework is of absolutely no concern to me. Gee, if I ever become super rich, I hope I get a bust of myself in my office. Okay, not really, but still.
I want to push it over. Get her out of here.
I can't ask her about that. She'll get suspicious.
Can I do anything now? No, okay.
No.
Let's see.
You're sure you don't know anything else about this mysterious slip of paper?
It kind of looks like something that could be from the internet, maybe, but other than that, no idea.
Do you know a lady named Ms. Pendergast who waters Casey's plants?
I've never even been to his house, so no.
You said you were helping Casey get information on your mom's shady business practices. What would those be exactly?
Well, according to what little Casey told me, she's been putting the safety and health of Van Dung Records artists at risk, ruining their voices, getting them injured during performances, that sort of thing. All in the name of cutting corners and saving costs.
I see.
Anything else? More shady business?
So Casey claims that Prudence's negligent business practices have been putting his health and safety in danger.
Well, yeah, but not just his personally.
Who else? I can ask more about Casey.
So you were using Casey to help with your college costs. I thought you had a scholarship.
Not a full one. There's still room and board and food and such to deal with, not to mention flying all the way over there. I'd have to get a job anyway. Might as well use my family connections to help me, right?
You're definitely not dating Casey then.
Nah, I'm not even interested in boys. Why would I want to tie myself down to one?
Oh my god. Lesbian rights. Okay, problematic lesbian calling us whatever because you don't you don't know if we're a boy or girl. Okay, canceled. We're leaving. We're going back to Casey's house. We're never coming back to talk to her again. Hi, ma'am. Do you remember anything anymore?
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Let's just kind of go through.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
No, I'm a detective. I'm investigating his disappearance.
Oh, well then. I'm not talking to any police
Hell
or
yeah.
anyone involved in law enforcement. Now, if you will, please be off on your... Wait, what am I doing here?
Okay, she is an ally. I am going to keep trying to talk to her.
I'd like to ask you about Casey
Are you his...
What about Prudence?
Well, you see,
You're
No.
not what...
maybe I should take a contact.
Oh,
Devin?
Well, you see.
Okay, no, she doesn't. Girlie, you need to help me out. Sorry, ma'am. You need to help me out.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am indeed Casey's lawyer.
Is that so? What is your name?
My name? It's,
That's not right. Mr. Bingham gave me clear instructions. Only talk to my lawyer. Anyone else, just tell them, please, to... I could have sworn I was just...
Go and read Tom Sawyer. Let's go to our office. Maybe we can look up the lawyer's name. Once again, I need to say I am blown away with a claymation video game. I think there's a couple other claymation video games out there, but this is the first one I've ever played.
interesting. There's a news story saying that Casey recently attempted to sue Van Dung Records for damages. No specifics on what exactly, though. And no other information about who Casey's lawyer is either.
Okay. Maybe Prudence knows? Clay Fighter, yes. Is, Rampage, was that claymation, or is that just animated to look like claymation? Because maybe I played Rampage at an arcade.
Do you know anything about Casey's lawyer? Lawyer? Well, every famous person has a lawyer these days, it seems. I can't expect to keep track of all of them, can I?
Okay, so the daughter will definitely know.
So you're sure you don't know anything else about Casey's lawyer? No, and I don't see how that's relevant in the first place. She's being weirdly evasive about this subject. Maybe I should try a different tactic. Casey apparently tried to sue you recently. What for? Oh, you know, it's not important. Nothing more than empty threats. All he wanted was more money. You know how these singers get.
I want more money.
You say Casey was just trying to get more money out of you, huh? Is that why he skipped town? I have no idea. It really doesn't make much sense to me.
She's like, I paid him great. I gave him like $3 for every song. Okay, let's go to the mall. Gotta talk to this problematic lesbian.
Do you know anything about Casey's lawyer?
Yes, Casey did mention his lawyer to me a few times. Didn't really say much to me other than that, though.
So the whole thing about Casey collecting information about Prudence must have to do with the lawsuit against her.
It's been going on for a little while, as far as I can tell.
Okay. Let's go back to our office real quick. Can we look up the lawsuit?
I can't find any more specifics on the lawsuit. Prudence would be able to tell me more about it, I'd expect.
Alright. Okay, Prudence. You gotta be honest with us. It's time to come clean, as Hilary Duff would say.
I assure you there is absolutely to see over here? Looks like she's hiding something. Maybe if I could figure out some way to get her out of the room.
Break the bust.
Gee, if I ever... Okay, no.
Maybe let's go to Devon's bedroom? Oh. Oh god, please, I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Wow, I'm surprised this computer isn't password protected. Nothing out of the ordinary, save for a bunch of emails from someone named Fritz Fleischer? Huh, who could that be?
Okay, thank god.
Myself scarce before Prudence gets back.
I hate that we had to listen to the alarm when we were in a completely separate part of the house, which makes sense as to why she would leave, but that was atrocious. Also, I hope everybody's having a good evening so far. I wish I had tomorrow off. Don't we all?
Hello, I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am indeed Casey's lawyer.
Is that so? What is your name?
Fritz Fleischer.
If it's really you, then how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire?
What? Is this some kind of riddle or something?
Oh, that's not what he said you'd say. I hope you're not thinking. Because if you are, I'm going to have to...
Do a lot of baking. The mall? Devon?
Do you know the answer to the question, how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire?
What's the Charleston?
Never mind.
So true. She wouldn't know. I'm a
Know
fool.
the name Fritz Fleischer?
No, not really, except, wait, I think Casey might have mentioned a Fritz at some point.
I can't ask her about that. She'll get suspicious. Do you know the answer to the question, how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire? I was never much for theological debates. I prefer the scientific method.
Okay. Well, I'll figure it out on my own. Should I try to do should I try to deepen my voice for stream? Is that better to listen to?
The only search results I seem to be getting for the phrase, how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire, seem to be tourism sites for Charleston, South Carolina. Somehow I don't think that's the answer I'm looking for. Searching this name turns up a local law office. There's an address. I should probably head over and check it out.
Sweet, okay.
That was weird. Completely shuttered. No sign of anyone returning. Why might that be? Searching for, what do we have here? How many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire? Don't be childish. The Charleston is too challenging for church-going cherry trees. Aha!
Okay. Cause I think that was his social media account. Hey, babe.
Oh, hello.
I love her model. She kind of reminds me of a alligator?
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am indeed Casey's lawyer.
Is that so? What is your name?
Fritz Fleischer.
If it's really you, then how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire?
Don't be childish. The Charleston is too challenging for church-going cherry trees.
So it is you. Very well. Casey told me to give you these directions to his cabin. Now, the roads are rough and a little bit...
I'll be taking those, thank you.
You have a nice day now.
Okay then. I guess I better head on over. And I should probably make it quick. Now to find a cheap way to get myself all the way out in the sticks. This must be the place he's staying. Followed the directions. Casey's nowhere to be seen. Calls for an inspection.
Okay, we're here. Oh, damn, this is intense.
Check out the zebra rug. I wonder if it's real. It must have cost a fortune either way. I wonder if they'd make a rug of human skin for which a super rich person would pay.
Fireplace.
I can see some charred up paper fragments. Say things like, can't breathe, it's painful. Seems like they were recent. Is our friend Casey in some kind of trouble? Maybe Prudence lied to me. What is going on here?
I want to save the moose for last. I love this moose, by the way.
There's a stack of papers over here.
I didn't think about that.
Looks a bit familiar, weirdly. Oh, what does it say there? A wearable device for in-tune singing. By Dominique Pamplemousse. My old thesis paper.
What the hell?
I found my old research papers inside Casey's cabin. What could this mean?
I did not think about Casey writing I Can't Breathe.
That moose head on the wall, it really creeps me out. I think it's staring at me with its eyes. That said, it can't be great to get your head chopped off and permanently stuck in dull surprise.
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing in my cabin? Sir, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Aha! You must be.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Ma'am,
You're Casey Bingham. Wait, why are you apologizing?
I'm just being polite. Now, are you going to leave or what?
Every single person. Sir, ma'am, it. And then I pull out a gun. I'm gonna ask you about yourself, Casey.
I've never met a real-life pop star before.
Oh, you know, I get that all the time. People always so quiet like the mines. Or they scream and tear at me. It's scary, don't you see?
Fuck yeah. Let's ask him about himself again.
You're actually Casey Bingham, right? Not some kind of imposter?
I'm pretty sure I'm me, yeah.
Let's ask about his voice.
Your voice? What happened to it? Why do you sound like some kind of robot?
Well, you see, this tie I have to wear. I don't think most people are aware. It makes my voice in key, but there've been problems lately. Now I can't turn it off, I'm kinda scared.
Voice again.
Neckties permanently damaged your voice. To say, oh crap, would be an understatement.
Tell me about it.
I'm gonna ask about the research papers.
May I ask what you're doing with my thesis papers from college?
You mean those are yours? You're that Dominique. How do you pronounce your last name?
Pamplemousse. And those papers were stolen, by the way. Where did you find them?
They were in Prudence's files. They were buried in a pile. I thought they'd give me answers, so I took them.
So Prudence stole my research. All that work I did for nothing, and these dead-end jobs I've had to take. It was all her doing all this time.
Was she your roommate in college? Was she our roommate in college? Pardon me. Pardon my French. I'm immersed. Let's ask about Miss Pendergast.
I met that old lady who waters your plants. Ms. Pendergast, was it?
What are you talking about? I don't have anyone watering my plants.
Really? Because I could have sworn. Huh. So you don't know anyone called Ms. Pendergast?
No, sorry.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Alright, let's ask about the lawyer Fritz.
Where's your lawyer, Casey?
Disappeared about 2 weeks ago. I've looked everywhere, don't know where else he'd go. Something must be going on. He wouldn't just be gone. Prudence has to be behind this, I am sure.
The lawyer again.
You think Prudence has something to do with your lawyer's mysterious disappearance?
She's out to get me. There's no other explanation.
Alright, I want to ask about Prudence last, so we're gonna do Devin.
I hear you posed as Devin Van Dunk's boyfriend and helped pay her way to college in exchange for information on Prudence.
Devin's a good kid. She's got to get out of town and away from that horrible monster woman.
Alright, let's ask about the woman of the hour, Prudence.
I was hired by Prudence Van Dunk to find you.
Wait, okay, you gotta hear me out. Phantom Records is corrupt without a doubt. I tell you, you just can't tell Prudence where I am. She wants me dead and she won't mess about. Listen, you gotta help me. This tie, it's choking me. Gonna kill me if I don't get it off and soon.
Look, it's been a really long time, and that was supposed to be a prototype. It was
This whole time he's like, I
used by
can't breathe.
Please, you're the only person who can
Ack. Okay.
Ack!
What if you just...
can't breathe. Losing. Ah!
Kathy coded.
Is he dead? I think he's dead. What have I gotten myself into? I'm so sorry, Casey. Never meant for this to...
Pimple brain.
Miss Rathbone?
That's Officer Rathbone to you, you good-for-nothing murderer. I've been watching you for a while now.
Murderer? Hey, I know it looks bad, and it's going to sound like the biggest cliche ever, but I can explain.
Ha! You can explain in your cozy new jail cell. The good news is, it'll be a luxury resort compared to that dingy apartment of yours.
You're throwing me in jail just like that? That's not fair. I have rights. Wait, I don't still have to pay the rent, do I?
Shut up, Pamplemousse.
Dominique, you're in over your head. Dominique, you might as well just lie down and go to bed. Dominique, Dominique, Dominique.
Hey, Pimple Cakes, you've got a visitor. Hello, Fritz Fleischer.
Oh.
Or should I say, Dominique Pamplemousse. Wait a minute. So you're not... I mean, you can... Megaphone Lansbury, P.I. Hope my act didn't come across as weird. I was hired by Mr. Bingham when his lawyer disappeared. That phantom woman is bad news if you hadn't already guessed. It was her who framed you for murder so as to keep you dispossessed.
Damn. She's got bars. Research papers.
I'm keeping these to myself.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Fritz.
You don't happen to know what happened to the real Fritz Fleischer, do you?
Missing. Presumed dead. There's foul play at work here, I tell you.
Framed by Prudence.
Okay, hold on. So you're saying Prudence Van Dung framed me?
You must know now as well as I that it was your research she poached. Should that knowledge become well known, she will surely be reproached. Now, if you can get out of here and gather all your proof, that crook will be the one in jail faster than you can say poof.
I want to ask about being framed again.
So you're absolutely sure I was framed by Prudence?
Well, either that or you actually did go in there and strangle the poor boy to death.
Fair point.
Alright, how do I get out of jail?
How am I supposed to get out of here? Are you bailing me out?
Regrettably, I can't afford to. Times are tough all around, you see. But if you can get past one crooked cop, well, that'll be the key. Speaking of keys, take this one I found in Mr. Bingham's possessions. And with that, I'd better scurry off, as it's the end of my visiting session.
Dominique, you must get out of here. Dominique, there's nothing left to lose or even fear. Come on, Dominique.
Toilet. Water.
Jail cell toilets are incredibly awkward. I feel oddly exposed, and the sink's at an unnatural angle on purpose, I suppose. To top it off, it's leaking.
I love the really, like, being committed to the verse, but you have to just say one line really quickly.
How do people sleep on on beds like this. It smells like dirty socks, and the mattress is incredibly lumpy, probably made of rocks. I'd rather use the floor. Never knew I'd find myself in the slammer alone with my thoughts, most of which aren't even good ones. Brain starting to rot, and there's not even internet.
Hell yeah.
The toilet in this jail cell is leaking. Gross.
Odd-looking key.
This key has some kind of a star shape to it. Sadly, it isn't the right shape to get me out of jail. I'm bored. Bored.
Me at work.
These bars are all that's keeping me in here. Well, that and the police, and who knows, maybe they have guard dogs all covered in fleas. But I'll deal with them Hey, what's all that racket about?
Leaking toilet.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that the toilet's leaking. Is it? Okay, let me have a look.
She's kind of sounding like Marge Simpson. Okay, now run. Get out. Lock her in.
Think it, Pamplemousse.
Do you have a gun?
Don't even think it, Pamplemousse. It's still functional. Don't worry about it. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel?
I'm bored.
Do we ever get to go out, for exercise and such? Well, we used to do thriller dance lessons, but they've been on hiatus since the budget cuts, so no.
What about me being bored?
Maybe get a musical instrument in here, like a harmonica or something? I feel a sudden urge to play the blues. Let me see what we have in the back. This is all I found.
What is that?
Thanks.
Is that a horse? It's probably bagpipes. What is that?
Play those a little louder, why don't you?
Oh, I think I know what I can do.
Phone, you there?
It's a beautiful song, by the way.
What do you want, Pumpernickel? Can you check the toilet again for me?
And then we're gonna
Just to
play
be
the
sure?
bagpipes.
I'm worried about bacterial infections. Fine.
She's gonna hit her head. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Now's my chance.
We killed a woman. But it's okay. 'Cause now we're out of jail.
Everything is going according to plan. No more pop stars poking heads about, and that Pamplemousse character out of my head. Well, Prudence Van Dung. I cannot understand it, this cannot be real. You're supposed to be safe in jail, away from here. I am onto your game now, I know I was framed. Don't deny it, Prudence, if that's really your name. Such an accusation, don't be such a goof. But if you're truly serious, do you have any proof?
Okay, this part is... If you've ever seen Repo the Genetic Opera, this is kind of feeling like one of the songs from there. Research papers.
It was Prudence who stole my research all those years ago, and to find this out after I'd long since given up on my academic dreams. You were using my work to damage Casey's voice. You got rid of us both before we could make noise. See, it says so right here that this is my research. Years ago it was stolen, left me in a lurch. Oh, but can you even prove I I stole it, or that I have access to such research for that matter. For all anyone else knows, I discovered the same technology independently.
Key.
I can't wave things around as evidence without knowing what they're for in the first place.
Oh! Wait, star-shaped key. Star on the bust.
Bust is still here, with its odd star-shaped indentation. Hey, I wonder what happens if I insert this key that is also conveniently star-shaped. What's this? My original prototype.
Yeah, we're gonna get your ass, Prudence. Bow tie.
This bow tie over here you hid inside your bust, making voices and tunes exactly what it does. Like this. Oh, look at that. You figured it out. But before you rush to judge me, let me explain. I was but a poor single mother, working several thankless jobs. I saw a perfect opportunity to rise above the rest of the slobs. I did it all for my daughter, gave her a happier life. She's grown up in so much comfort, she'll never have to deal with my strife.
Mother!
Devon, darling, what are you doing in here? Can't you see I'm busy with Mr. Pamplemousse?
She's Ms. Pamplemousse, Mother, and you're always busy. Just hear me out just this once. I promise
Mixed
I'll never bother you
Pamplemousse.
again.
Wait, did either of you actually ask me what I prefer to be called? Because I don't remember ever. All right, Devon, what do you have to say to me? Make it quick, please. I don't have all day.
Well, I've decided that I'm going to university. That's right. And this means I'm going to move across the country. I'd have told you before, but you make it such a chore to deal with your dismissal and hostility. Oh, and by the way, in a few weeks, I'll be moving out to live the life I've always dreamed about.
Devon, wait! You can't leave me here all alone. Unless I have a proposition. Why don't you work for me? I can do everything to clear your name and get you out of debt. What do you say?
I don't want to work for her. There's no saving in this game, right? I'm gonna reject it.
Are you kidding? I can't work for an indiscriminate murderer. Sure, the job market's tight, but I'm not giving up on my sense of moral decency. I should take the evidence I've gathered and turn you in. I figured you'd feel that way. Very well. Good luck with that. Wait, so you're not stopping me? Why not? Odds of the police believing you are rather slim indeed. But who knows? You may get lucky. So I brought Van Dung to justice.
No!
At least I tried to. I'm still where I was before, an underemployed gumshoe, thinking that it's time to get away.
Okay, I thought we were in jail.
Start over, change my life, and find my my adventure. It had some strange and unexpected twists, but I must say, all in all, that it wasn't too banal. So here's a list of people who helped make this exist.
Squinky and the Squinkettes. Hell yeah. Oh! That's really funny. Holy shit. I know it was Danny, but I heard Daddy.
Felicity, Felix, Flobo, Florian, Fraser, Arcade, Plastic Faust, Jean, George, John, Frank, Glenn, Grant, Greg, Gregory, Renville, Will, Arne, Attica, Harold, Heidi, Holger, Yay, Ian, Igor, Ime, Isabella, Jocko, Jacqueline, Jock, Jake, Jacob, James, Davey, John, Janet, Jared, Jason, Dale, JTM 28, Jeanette, Jeff, Jenny, Jennifer, Jens, Jeremy, Jerwin, Jessica, Jill, Joe, Joel, Joey, John, Jonathan, Yor, Joshua, Jamie, Joanna, Julian, Yuri, Justin.
Holy shit. Megan Fox is on here. Holy shit, she has good taste.
Christian, Kyle, Laura, Lori, Lee, Lean Girl, Clement, E. Lucas, Alte, Meryl, Marcel, Marcus, Marin, Marin, Margaret, Marie, Marina, Paris, Mark, Martin, Matt, Matthew, Matthias, Cameron, Ian, Max, Maxine, Megan, Melanie, Meredith, Meryl, Merritt, Michael, Michelle, Nico, Mitchell, Bitu, Zhao, He, Monica, Maury, Musician, Smiles, Nat, Nathan, Els, Nina, Nicholas, Nick, Nicole, Noemi, Odette, Olivia, Ori, Pamela, Parham, Patricia, Paul, Pavel, Heather, Phil, Philip, Phoebe, Pierre, Francesco, Lynn, Rachel, Ralph, Brent, Rebel, Werewolf, Gina, Renald, Ria, Richard, Ricard, Rena, Rob, Robert, Roger, Ronald, Ross, Ryan, Sam, Samuel, Sandra, Sandy, Sarah, Scott, Seamus, Sean, Sebastian, Sergio, Seth, Shauna, Gerda, Shiloh, Simon, Simone, Stamos, Solomon, Stefan, Stephanie, Steven, Stewart, Susan, Sen, T-Wolf, Kate, Saw, Tammy, Tara, Terry, Hedlow, Thohim, Family, Mythical Man, Honest, Sondra, Tia, Tim, Timothy, Tobias, Mom, Top Hat, Tormod, Tracy, Kate, Hot Online, Travis, Kristen, Suchi, Wolf, Val, Victor, Vikram, Vincent, Volrak, Wayne, Wendy, William, Sander, Jan, Yannick, Wagner, Zach, Zachary, Zoya. So thank you all for playing through this game. Now turn your screen off, go outside, it's good for you, they claim.
Okay. True, though. I'm still black and white. Holy shit. Let's fix this real quick. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Wow. What a beautiful game. I had a thoroughly good time. I for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, I like teared up a bit because it was just so chill and sweet and genuine in a way that I really needed. Because everything is so horrible and it's really easy to get sucked into the bad, and just to experience something so good is nice. And the gender stuff was really interesting. Yeah, because it's people just being confused by you, and you're like, no, just talk to me like I'm a person. Stop putting your own shit onto me. I got too much shit on me. I don't need your own as well. I think that there is... This game is 99 cents on Steam. I think you can get it for $1.99 if you want the DLC content, which the DLC content for this game is the soundtrack and sheet music. And seeing that the sheet music is available, I kind of, okay, who wants to do a live reading of Dominique Pamplemousse? Who wants to do Dominique Pamplemousse, the game, the musical? Okay, think about it. We'll circle back later about it. But that was really good. I had a good time. I remember when I was first thinking about playing it, I was reading some of the reviews on Steam, and people were kind of mixed about it, because some of the people who play this game are not happy with how the singing sounds, but it's just a lot of work was put into this game. Claymation does not take an insignificant amount of time, no matter like how intricate or like non-intricate it may be. I hope that's making sense. Not that this game was not like, I can only think about Paranorman, which I believe or like was claymation. This is not Paranorman level, but like claymation does take work, and I really appreciate it. And it was short. I swear to God, How Long to Beat said that there was a second one, but I can't find it right now. Sorry, I'm trying to change this real quick. That was an hour and a half. I mean, it could just be a short stream today. Or we can play something else short. I think the next long game I'm going to be playing, I said this last streams as well, next long game we're going to be playing is Alice the Madness Returns, and then I did get my copy of Alan Wake 2 in the mail today, so hopefully Molly and I can start that pretty soon. So we have 2 games to look forward to. I'll also take this time to plug my freaking YouTube. I gotta figure out the next video I'm gonna make, but I have YouTube, Ned Jorts on YouTube, and I just talk about video games, really. Once in a while I'll make a weird video. And then I have a channel where I should be uploading the VODs from these, but I'm kind of bad at that because sometimes my applications crash when I'm exporting the videos because I try to take out the breaks, but maybe I should just leave all the breaks in. Anyway. Maybe we just call it there for the night. I think, why ruin a good thing, you know? Thanks everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you're curious about the beginning of the game, feel free to watch the VOD. But yeah, I'll be back soon. Probably next week. This is probably the weekly stream. But yeah, it's just been fun. I like playing games. Go follow people. Go outside and follow people in real life. And if they get afraid, don't tell them I said to do it. That's your advice for today. Alf be with you. I'll smell you later. What if God was one of us?